Hi, Matt Noyes. As the storm is wrapped up now, we're going to reset and look forward to what's coming up over the next couple of days, including the weekend for you here. Let's dive in, first of all, to the 24-hour radar loop. We started out with rain and snow, and then kind of a rare thing for New England, a southwest wind carried in the colder air. This is something we had talked about in our Insights video leading up to this event, that you'd find the cold advancing from the southwest because the storm was so wrapped up. So, yes, you get high snow totals in northern New England where the most cold air is in place, 11.5 inches at Carrabassett Valley, Maine. But then otherwise you go west to find the most in the way of snow, 11.5 inches in Wilmington, Vermont, 10 inches in Savoy, Mass. And there you go, Tallinn, Connecticut, 8.5 inches of snow. We picked up 6.5 in Peterborough, New Hampshire, and just over 5 in Foster, Rhode Island, less than you got in the Boston suburbs. Again, the colder air generally wrapping in from the west and southwest. Now that storm is totally wrapped up. It's driven a cold front through us, and that cold front has started to kick the wind up. So that's going to be with you tonight and into Friday for that matter as well. Notice the temperature drops here. The wind is steady at about 15 to 20, but then you figure in the gusts, and it's got a real bite to it. I mean, we're talking about wind gusts as we get through 9, 10 p.m. It'll be 35 to 40. You'll hear the wind howling. It will continue to howl through the overnight. If you're going out tonight, you want to be dressed for a real true kind of winter sting to the air. And frankly, we do the same thing tomorrow. When the kids are at the bus stop, the wind is still gusting to 30. By the time we get to the afternoon, the wind is gusting 25 to 30. So you're not really seeing it ease off much at all during the course of the day tomorrow. Somewhat from tonight, but it's still going to feel so cold. Tonight's lows down to the teens and 20s. Figure in the wind, different story. Feels tonight like the single digits in teens. Folks who work outside in overnight construction, you're going to want to make sure that you are absolutely dressed for that kind of Arctic chill. Kids at the bus stop tomorrow, it's going to feel like 13 degrees. You go through the day. It's not a bad day overall, right? You get a blend of sun and clouds, but notice it feels like the teens. So kind of hurts. The wind chill tomorrow, the warmest time of the day is 21 in Boston, 17 at Worcester, 19 in Springfield, and running closer to 10 when you come across a lot of northern New England. Actual high temperatures, if you're curious, are going to be running close to 30. So the wind does make a pretty big difference, no question. Now, as we head into the weekend, a couple of things going on. First of all, you're going to find these off and on snow showers and bursts across the Green Mountains and the northwest facing slopes of the Whites throughout the course of off and on overnight tonight. They will die down a bit on Friday, but they fire up again on Saturday. You double your amounts in some of the Green Mountains when you go Friday to Sunday as what you got out of the event that happened today, believe it or not. For the rest of us, watch what happens as warmer air tries to come in and succeeds eventually. We do get snow showers Saturday night into Sunday morning. We're thinking in southern New England, it's probably a coating to an inch that comes in. Northern New England might be more like 1 to 3 inches. It comes in Saturday night into Sunday, although notice by Sunday afternoon, easing off for a lot of us, and we get ready for, believe it or not, what right now looks like a rain event, at least for the southern half of New England on Monday. Northern half of New England, you've got a cold front trying to race in. It kind of stalls out, so there'll probably be a rain-snow line we'll have to contend with there. A reminder, if you want to grab the forecast for the next 14 days or see any of these videos anytime and get notifications too, grab the app. Noises, 1 degree outside weather on the App Store and Google Play. Look forward to seeing you first thing tomorrow morning. In the meantime, have a good night. Stay bundled up.